Okay. Why isn't desktop audio on? Probably. Okay. Probably not getting game audio because... yeah. Alright. Well, done editing that for a minute. I'll fix the game audio in a little bit. But this is Christinablackfeather, and I'm just playing on Aura Fury Vintage Story. Let me check and make sure I have sound on the feed. I'm just playing on... There we go. Yes, I do. Okay, fantastic. I got about an hour and a half to kill before I have to go and make phone calls and crap, 'cause things. But house is pretty quiet right now, so I thought just go and chat a little bit if anybody pops in. In the meantime, once the day-night cycle hits, I'll reload Vintage Story so we have in-game sound. So Aura Fury is a whitelisted server on Vintage Story, and there's a few mods. If you saw the horses running in the background, that's one of the mods. I don't have the horses on my private gameplay. But I do have the other mods because I'm going to start trying to experiment with them and figure out how things go, you know. So, on the path of making my fire pit. Of course, I'm going to have to harvest more dirt too. I am out of the dirts. Which I need a lot of dirt for landscaping and crap. And it looks like daylight is falling out by the wayside. Which will be a good time to reboot this. Well, I did a community post. Currently, hubby is still in the hospital. Don't know when he's coming out. Sorry I didn't get to feed you horses. So we're looking at a host of medical problems. Let's disconnect a moment. Very pretty login screen. I love this login screen. It's gorgeous. But let's do this. Double check my sound is on the headset. That's good. And let's pop back in. Pardon me. Check OBS. Yeah, I have desktop audio now. Good. Good, good, good. Aura Fury's got like 8 mods that they load up, and so it's kind of different. The medieval mod is on here, and then there's a custom mod which is up on Vintage Stories mod page now for custom chiseling. I think it's called the Bricklayers mod. It's actually really cool. From what I've seen from it, the results, I just started playing around with them on my home, my own private world. Yeah, I just woke up not too long ago. There we go. That's better. So I've been randomly chopping trees trying to get firewood to fill that pit. There we go. Let's get some firewood in here too. I'll be able to do some cooking then. I'm eventually going to have to do some smithing, which is why I need a heck of a lot of charcoal. Plus the trader nearby me takes charcoal too, so not a bad thing. I mean, it's time consuming and it's tedious, but still can produce it without a problem. Now I need to see if there's anything I need to do down here. It's kind of my work room. I need to get a couple pieces of light in here. And today's the day I'm going to have to cull some of the cattle. I'm sorry, in advance. So I guess this means we could take some of the clay and get to making some bowls. I don't want to use the fire clay if I have to. If I can get by with not using it. It was pretty bad for a bit, and not that the server's bad. I did not mean that. But my starting play was bad for a while because I had a hard time getting going. Oh, good. There's more dirt. It was that I had no pickaxe. And I didn't have enough flax to really have any decent armor, so I was constantly dying. And the drifters here are nasty, and while hyenas run away, they also like to gang up on you. And at one point, I don't know if it was a patch or what, but the hyenas were sneaky little buggers. And they'd sneak up behind you without making a sound and then just gank you if you didn't have the right armor. So I struggled for a while. I've got gambeson on now, so it's not too bad. But unlike my private world where it's more on peaceful and I'm just exploring, and I am kind of switching back and forth on creative and adding things that I've already found or already had, and there was a reason for it because I found a huge tunnel, or I used the translocator, I repaired it, which you need 3 of the glowing gears and 2 pieces of metal scrap to repair. And that took me to another translocator under the ocean. So because I'm having to tunnel so far, I did get myself some torch holders. Like, what do you do? It's like, yeah, I needed the torch holders. Everything else I had, and I could easily get. But I wasn't going to deal with having to go down there and renew torches every 3 days, and I didn't want to do that, so I was a bit on the lazy side. And then I found another abandoned village area with a big chapel in it, and that was pretty cool. So I set up a teleporter there. As I get more of the translocators found, because there are per world, I swear there's got to be hundreds of them. As soon as I get more found, then I'll take the teleporters out. But that's my exploration, just have fun, peaceful thing going. This is a little more difficult. I'm making plenty of bowls because you combine them with fats. I think with wax too, but you can get light, permanent light source. It ain't great, but it'll do. And I'm not having to run to Dampus's to constantly get food. Pardon me, like I said, I just woke up. I'm not to where I have to continuously get food, and I have a good-sized little farm here. I have plenty of soybeans to cook now, and I just had enough rot where I made some, I think like 8 pieces of high fertility soil, and I've got to build up my farm a little bit more, because at least on the high fertility I'll get more seeds, and I want to double my carrots and onions and my flax for sure. Definitely need the flax. Once I have the coal, then I can start smelting. I want to be able to make sure I have enough pickaxes and crap. Let's do another set of bowls. Well, my first tool I gotta make on this one is a hammer, because I did manage to get, oh, I'm out of blue clay. Crap! Crap. Okay, well, I gotta leave that there. I can't touch it. Because I'll be able to, you can't combine clays. I'll be able to, with the hammer, break some of the coal nuggets I found. It was medium quality, so that's not bad. I should get a, or not coal nuggets, copper. I should be able to get a good amount out of it, and then be able to make another hammer and some other tools. But it is kind of dangerous to explore, and I'm not that bold of a player. We all know this. I am a bit of a chicken. I want to see, I don't have another spear on me. Okay, that's good. Okay. trying to trap that darn pig. Yeah, there's the other copper spear. That'll be okay. I want to get that other pig caught because, or another one. That's the first one. They need to be caught too. I might be able to fire one of these. Definitely need more light in here, and I'm going to chisel or chop this out. I can't set storage in here, but I can set lights in the walls. Let's do that. I'll have to gather more sticks. Oh, I have enough to do both fired. All right, good. I'll have to check. You notice I got burnables far away. I'll have to check my animal traps on daylight too and make sure that I've got boy, I'm tired. Got enough rabbits in there that I can kill some of those for meat, and then kill off my extra cows. My bulls are still at a young enough generation that they still attack. They get mad and just headbutt me, because I think they're based off of the goats. Not exactly sure. They're reskinned goats, so they still have the goat-like behavior. Well, let's see if I can go back down here quick. "51 days. That should be all right. I just don't want to cook up the soybean yet, depending on I'm gonna have to cook up the grain. Can't forget about that. All right. I had another, oh, for Pete's sake. Okay, back down. I got the copper spearhead from the panning. Whoops. Back off so I don't get burned. It would be an ouchie. See, I need to get light in here so I can use that for more mining. I plan on expanding a tunnel this way and do a bit of a cheese making room. That'll give me some more cobble to work with as well, and stone for other things. This clay stone's kind of just ugly. I do have green and black. I've got the peridotite and I think shale nearby? Ah, what is this? Where do these keep coming from? Back down we go. Whee! Oh my god. I am such an airhead, I swear. Whee, in between. Okay, there we go. Not likely the drifters are going to spawn on top of me right here. Hey, did it without getting myself fried. Yay! Okay, that's a good amount of light down there too. Alright, so those were all my extra bowls. Needed, much needed. That'll go in the fire pit. Let's just take this and make some more wood while we're at it. My hands are shaky again. I'll change the icon for the live stream and everything later. I know it's Minecraft right now, but that's okay. C key will tell you what time it is. Looks like my armor's okay. Part of why I want permanent light is underneath my garden seems to be a cave, and I want to light the whole thing up. Because if I could get it where it's not spawning a bunch of stuff, that would be fantastic. G key to sit. I'm just waiting this out now. So at this point, hubby had an awful lot of lymphedema, and it's like somewhere around back to 80 pounds of fluid overload again. So Friday brought him into the hospital, and that was in the morning. Didn't get admitted till the evening, but got admitted, which is, you know, several months back, you know, I posted a video saying that we couldn't get seen because the hospital was full. Not as much this time, thankfully. But there's I mean, it's not actual all-out kidney failure yet, but there is some congestive heart failure going on. Specifically, it's called diastolic heart failure, which is related to the left ventricle, I believe. So that's what we're looking at right now. They're still trying to remove fluid and come up with a treatment plan at home here. Because it was getting so bad, hubby couldn't walk. And we just had an appointment on Thursday with a new doctor that is a lot more proactive than the previous doctor was, thankfully. And sometimes, you know, you kind of gotta be assertive with it, and we really weren't, and I think that made things worse. Um, because the doctor is likable and everything and knows some stuff, but it's just not super proactive with us. So we've got a better doctor as of Thursday, but um, still had to go in Friday and take care of things. So that's where we're sitting. Out of danger right now. Stuff is being done, and yeah, that's where we're at. So not like the last hospitalization, thankfully. If you hear stray beeping, I have Discord up. All right. Yeah, Piggy, I gotta figure out how to get you in there, hon. That's not my permanent horse barn, by the way. Ah, there's all the buns. I think I might just leave them. We'll see. I'm slowly trying to fill in some of the landscape too, just enough where I'm leaving the waterfalls, but just enough so it's not continual up and down, especially if I'm dealing with hyenas and drifters. I don't like that. Okay. So let's get some more grass. I get these animals fed and get the cows culled. I do have a Generation 2 bull, and I'm going to at least be saving that one. I don't know if I have a couple of them. We'll see. I'm going to have to isolate the Generation 1s. In this piece, I'll be taking some of this dirt out, so I'm not worried about harvesting all the grass off of it. And I know I haven't lived for a while. I was having a hard time just being social for a while other than work and home. Just couldn't get myself to do it. There, I'm out of that. Huh. Well, I don't want to be napping out in the middle of where hyenas can get me. Napping. Just like that piggy. Hi, guys. Oh, I got more baby cows. And rabbits trying to get into my little farm there. Oh, well. I had a bit of a pit there, but that just was annoying, so I filled it back in. All right. I am going to need some of these. So I'm still pretty much at the beginning stages of this. And I should be using some of the fat I gather for that's too high there for a reason. No, anyway, some of the fat I'm gathering I should be using for food preservation or candles. But I don't think you can actually just place the candles. I think you gotta have them in something. I'm not really sure. All right. Oh. Hello, I need some food for myself. Okay. Didn't realize I ate all the carrots. Let's just take some of these. Cabbages are really good, but I haven't found cabbage seeds yet. All right, I do need to get... I don't think I need that much grass. All right, it is time. It is time for murder. I have a pig in here. I think that's another sow out there, though, and, you know, can't really get sows to mate. There. And, of course, it is disturbing that you feed them and they pee. There it is. They're all rideable at this stage. Generation 3. I don't want to wreck you. I got a baby horse. Ermigerd. I got a baby horse. Oh, I got a baby horse. Oh, lovely. He's generation 1. That's not a cow. So the Gen 1s have to come out of here. Let's do some of this. And that was a lag spike. Save that in hand. Like to be able to isolate one of the bulls. Who have I got here? Ah, he's first generation. Okay. Hi, guy. You are going to be really, really super duper unhappy with me. I'm trying to name the horses after famous horses. Trigger. Really? She's ready to mate. Not that bull. He's leaving. Serious. Got him. That one's gonna go. That one's gonna ram me. He's witnessed the death of his buddy. Might have to cull some of the heifers here. Oh, okay, that was disturbing. Oh, crap. That was extremely disturbing. Okay. Oh, boy, that's a lot of bull. I've been wanting to say that. Okay, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cull her too. This is just too much. Oh my god. Yeah, anybody inside this fence is going to be... Ow! Hey! Oh. Let's try this first. This didn't work so well. Crap! Oh, serious. Time for another good idea, bad idea. I gotta get out of this portion. Not exactly sure. Trigger. Oh my god. Can somebody get out of the way? Oh. Wait a minute. Ah! Why? Just why? Why? That's generation 3. I don't want to take that bull out. That's all heifers in here. Oh my god. Let's do this. Don't get any ideas. Everybody just pile in the barn. I think I've lost my sanity. Pretty sure my sanity is gone. And all the bulls are hiding in the corner now. Ah! Well, she's a generation 1. Oh my word. Why? I better eat. You be good. Oh, there's a rift over there. Look at that. And she hides in the horses. There she is. Got her. Okay, that's another one. I didn't want to... Well, I have to cull generation 1 out. It's a lot of meat. I got to be careful, though, because I can end up with way too much meat, and then it just goes to rot. So I think we're going to leave that for now. I want to get rid of this piece of fence. I don't know. No, you be nice. Oh, he's pissed. I'll cull you. I don't care. Now that's it. You're dying. Come after me, that's it. Didn't want to get rid. Come on! Oh my god. Didn't want to get rid of a Gen 2. That cow ain't moving. What's really annoying is when the rift ends up right outside my front door. That's always fun. Not. Okay. Meat, just straight meat is not the healthiest thing, but right now it's what I gotta cook. There's better meals to be had that satiate a lot more, but right now I'll take it. Oh. Okay. Put the onion back in. Oh wait, I do have some bowls. So let's get... Okay, that's 3. Don't understand why that happened. Okay, so there's the small bunny hides I need. Actually need to put them in with those small bunny hides. Oh, hi Blue, hi Rachel. Yeah, I got I got another hour, and then I got to make phone calls and cancel doctor's appointments that were for today because hubby's still in the hospital, and he may be there all week, but he's stable, and they're slowly getting the edema off, but he is in a form of congestive heart failure. Oh, I can't get at that drifter. Nice to know they spawned right there. I'm evil. So where do I want to put more light? Because I need to fix my lighting issue. This room seems to be okay. And the roof is okay. So I really do need the lights down here. Let's work on food first, since I'm cooking some. All right. I need to get the pickaxe. Yeah, I don't know. They've been making a lot of medication changes already, but Troy's gonna be constantly seeing a kidney doctor from now on, and so he's not in renal failure right now. I mean, full-blown needing dialysis, thankfully. But there's enough problems going on. Let's do that. Take that one. Because I can put a storage chest here if I want. That gives a little more light in this hallway. Is it just you? Hey. Yeah, drifters throw rocks now. Come on. Come on. Guys. Hello? No, don't throw rocks. No, stop it. Come here. Oh, he's already dead. They play dead, too. So that one must not have been dead in the corner. He was just injured. Okay. He had nothing. They both had nothing. Well, that's not fair. Yeah, I'm glad they are. The last time hubby went in for the same thing, and that's the time that we couldn't get anybody to actually see him. And that was just irritating. Yeah, I don't want to go there. I'll burn myself. I think I'm going to do more storage chests there too. So let's get a little bit of light right here. That works. There's rot in that barrel right now. So when you're doing these barrels, you put the rot here. And once it's filled all the way up, you hit seal and it'll seal the container. And create compost, which you can mix with the medium soil and make high quality soil. There, a little more lit up. That was my goal. Until those bowls are fired. Then I have to start lighting that hallway down there because that leads to the claystone mine from the other player, but we're kind of sharing, I mean, some materials because I chose to live out here. All right. Oops. Can't eat and aim at the door. Let's put the pickaxe back. So, like I said, I have another hour before I have to make phone calls, so I just decided to play for a while. Yeah, we kind of actually had an argument last night, which we rarely, I mean, we're so in each other's heads, we rarely have any kind of arguments, but did have one last night because both of us can get pretty depressive tendencies, and him more so right now because of the situation. So we just kind of yelled at each other a little bit, but it's all right. It just happens. You get stressed out and get major life stressors like this, and what do you do, Okay, I'm not fully healed yet, so I can't go wandering too far. And I really don't need to do that and waste my blades. There we go. But, he's scared, and I fully get that, Not good hearing, when you're in your 40s that you've got heart failure. And the thing that frustrates us right now is, once again, we have another doctor that does not believe that my husband had no signs or symptoms at all of diabetes before the C stuff, that hit in 2020. And that's when all the symptoms started manifesting. And so this doctor is just not believing it. And unfortunately, it's the fact of life. That's the way it panned out. Now, I think it's entirely possible and probably the case that there may have been underlying diabetes. I mean, it was like 4 years before my husband lost 100 pounds, working at Domino's nonetheless. When you're a driver, you barely have time to sit down if you're at a busy store. So, but he's still drinking Mountain Dew quite a bit and stuff like that. So I'm not surprised by it, but there still was absolutely no symptoms. But then for me, my diabetes showed up at that same age. The only problem is Troy went in the course of just a few days in the first hospital stay becoming totally blind. And there was vascular issues all over, and that's when the swelling started, the breathing problems started. All of that was with, a couple months after that infection, and ended up coding on me in the living room, and I had to do CPR. I mean, so the plague had something to do with it. But right now, my husband's pretty upset overall, and it's like, well, we just gotta deal with it, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's the case too, that, you know, you're going to have medical issues that show up. And that's what's been happening. So, but to get doctors to actually believe you with something like that, because the after effects of the plague are, you know, things that nobody has dealt with before. And so they don't want to believe it, you know. Or they don't understand it. The eye surgeon understands it, and you know, hubby's been seeing an eye surgeon for you know, since 2021, the beginning of 2021. And so he believes it, but you know, you're looking at the scans of the eyes and it looks like a photograph of a nebula from Astronomy magazine within the eye, which is not what it's supposed to look like. The eyes are very, very bad. And now, and I tried to explain this to my husband, that despite what the cause is, now they have to deal with what is there. Regardless if they believe what caused it or not, it's there. And now that's what they have to address. So that's where we sit. A second, I forgot a straw. I'm going to take in the microphone. Oh dear. Oh, that was a lot of meat, killing 2 cows? Yeah, just 2. Holy smokes. Means I better stay logged in for a bit. I have to light this out here too. A lot more than that single lamp, because I'm going to have a tower there, a rounded tower. And then this is going to be a square building, and I'll have a walkway to the overtop of the barn. Oh. Just a second. Okay. And another nurse's guest going into surgery today I didn't know about. Yeah, I'm afraid so. And I think we're going to be dealing with the plague itself for a while, even though it seems to be kind of slowing down, because we've gotten people that are taking preventative measures, the legit ones. So, oh, he's having a surgery to fix a mistake from a previous surgery. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Yay. I'll have to tell him later about my husband being in the hospital. Sweetie, I can't have a full conversation at this point. Oh, this takes a while to cook this stuff. It's just like real life. Probably going to end up with some of this rotting by the time I get back into the game. Their food decay rate is really, really high. I don't do that. I didn't do those kind of settings on my private world, so. Let's see. Sounds like the fires of Hades have slowed down. Yay! Look at that. I'm not thrilled that the drifters could still spawn in this light. I need to get some actual lanterns hanging in here. Very tempted to take out that line of the ceiling, 'cause that would give me more stone to work with. Let's close that. I have to make more dirt paths, and I have to make more cobble. There, that looks okay. I have a lot of work to do in this world here. So let's get that back. I'm going to take out part of that ceiling. It's quick, easy stone for me to get. Might as well keep getting supplies while I'm at it, you know? And if I get enough of the underground lit, then I have less drifters to deal with. I missed that one. Ah. It is fun. I like this better than regular Minecraft. I've had... part of my issues with regular Minecraft is they've been updating the game so fast that playing survival is kind of driving me crazy. And mind you, it was a very simple progression once you got the hang of the whole game. In previous versions, the progression was only a certain way, and then you defeated the game. So they're trying to make it more comprehensive, and I get that. But I don't enjoy that. I'm not the kind of player that likes having to battle everything, and that's what scares me about going in the dungeons here. And just keeping up with all the block changes and everything else. I mean, I have a beautiful start for a concept on my gameplay, but it's just frustrating me to no end, you know. I think I'm going to throw some cobble up there in those dirt blocks, just so if I accidentally dig down for any reason, I know not to dig down any further. That looks like a good idea. I need more dirt blocks anyway. Do I have ready-made cobble? I looked at those. All right. Well, I don't want to, but I'm going to have to use some of this clay. I hate to do that. Yeah, but it's just, you know, I guess I'm used to the certain amounts of updates that they've done in the past. Oh, I could have made more. With Minecraft, where, you know, okay, things changed, I got to adjust to this. I mean, it happens all the time. But this has gotten to the point of frustration. It's just too many changes too quickly for me, and It's kind of taken the enjoyment out of the game. There we go. Where this is a lot more like Life in the Woods, too, where there's more to do. There's more mechanics. Oh, there's a waterfall above me. That's what that is, because there's nothing mechanical up there. All right. Well, that's interesting. Oh, no. On the original Neverwinter Nights? Yeah, and I don't want to have to go back and relearn, you know. I mean, that build is so extensive, but maybe if I get it in my head again to just take a break and then go back to the creative build. Oh, only midnight in game. The C key lets you look up your character and what time it is and all of that stuff. Yeah, I think that's a waterfall. I have a big waterfall. Oh, okay. Now work wants me to come in early. Which is a no. Okay. Yeah, I love the waterfalls. And the nice thing about this game, though, is you actually get legit sound, you know. Oh, there was more of those. I don't think I'm going to need this big kiln room much longer, but we'll see. Oh, I don't need that. That will just stay there. I pretty well know where I'm at. So that's kind of nice to know. There we go. Supplies. I has them. Whoops. Oh, come on. Oh, phooey. I can't do that. Not if I want to keep my nice, neat little pattern up. Any more? Whoops. Okay. Well, that's good. That works. Not doing more dirt path now, but... Oh, that's an axe handle. But at least I'll have it for making dirt path and cobble later. So that's good. Put these bowls away, then head upstairs and see how my food is doing. I'm pretty sure it's done cooking now. Okay. And that's the wind outside. Don't want to waste my firewood. Put the pickaxe back. So I think I'm done with the culling of the cows. So this time around I'll be just getting more grass to feed the animals and chopping more firewood for the fire pit. Yeah, that's a plan. So let's put this claystone fence away. Still keeping an eye on the time. That's some wind. In the winter, I won't be sitting here. They have it set up. You can have it where the biomes and the temperature zones are staggered or, you know, kind of chopped up, or you can have it where it's set up as poles. This is set up as poles. Oh yeah, I love the immersion, especially waterfalls. It just makes me really happy. I think it is I. I think you had it right the first time. But oh gosh. So at some point, like it says in game here, it's in June. So once, yeah, I'm gonna go through an autumn and things are gonna start getting white and everything, and you know, head towards winter. Right now, the castle of the guy that helped me find a plot of land to start out with on the server, his whole area is under snow. So I'm glad I have enough food and stuff now that I don't have to go back through there and try to hunt berry bushes along the sides of the roads that everybody plants so that travelers can get free food easily. The problem is some of the roads you can do player claims on this server too. And once you claim a piece of land through commands, then other people can't harvest from it or take anything. So there's some sets of bushes along those roads that are on player claimed lands and you can't harvest them. So you have to go further out, and for a new player it's a little harder because then you've got to deal with the drifters and wolves and coyotes and stuff. So sometimes bears. Yeah. Oh, my work again. Just a second. All right. Yeah, my I work for a good company. The staffer kind of keeps up with the employees and everything, and it's really nice. Oh. So I think I'm gonna actually call it here and take my morning pills and come to life a little bit more. Yeah, lions and tigers and bears. That, and I got so many people already texting me this morning that I have to answer texts. So not gonna sit here and try to bore you guys, but thank you for popping in. Yeah, it's just a matter of seeing when he gets out. It'll be sometime this week, I hope. I'm hoping. They got to get him stable enough, so to be able to come home because I got to be able to manage it here, so we'll see what happens. So anyway, I'm going to log off. You guys take care, and thanks, Blue. Thanks, Rachel, for popping in. Oh, Mr. Unite for the Children. I'm the white noise. No, actually, I get a lot of people that say that I kind of relax them. They put me on, especially even family, put me on as background. I should maybe do some ASMR. Of course, that could be really bad. Um, anyway, thank you, Mr. Unite. I'm glad you were here too. So, you guys have a great day, and I will post updates as I know things on my community tab. So, I will talk to you later. Blessed be everybody. Take